Good afternoon, Trojans. On today's show, we'll have information about the theater department fundraiser.
Also on the program, we'll find out what some of the seniors will miss the most. This and more coming up on Trojan TV News.
Good afternoon, Trojans. I'm Javion Flowers.
And I'm Kat Charles. It's Friday, May 3rd, 2024, and here are your top news and announcements.
If free tickets to all the theater department shows next year sounds like something you might want, then come to the theater department's Trivia Night fundraiser for a chance to win them. The Trojan Thespians will host this event filled with music, acting, and several rounds of trivia this evening at 7 p.m. at the school. Tickets are $5 and can be reserved at phhs.booktix.net. All proceeds benefit the theater department to help with future expenses.
As the year is closing, some big changes are happening for the seniors. Trojan TV news reporter Ella Allegri was able to meet with a few seniors to talk about what they'll miss the most about Park Hill.
Today I'm going around the school asking some seniors what they're going to miss most about Park Hill High School after they graduate. What are you going to miss most about Park Hill now that you're graduating?
My sick teammates and just basketball in general.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. What are you going to miss most about Park Hill?
Probably my friends that I'm not going to see anymore after I go to college.
Thank you. What are you going to miss most about Park Hill now that you're graduating?
I'm going to miss all my favorite teachers, Miss Reese, Mr. Willett, Mr. Abundis, Mr. Chambers, Bob, Miss Grider, Miss Tiller, Nurse Ashley, Miss Riley, Miss Lucas, Mr. Reese, Mr. Sweeney, like Dr. Collins, Mr. McDonald, Miss Hansis, Miss Padilla, Isaiah the hall monitor, all my favorite subs, Miss Corton, and many, many more.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. What are you going to miss most about Park Hill now that you're graduating?
The thing that I miss most is the great teachers like Miss Grider, who was always there for me and never gave up on anything.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I'm going to miss all of the football and basketball game days and the pep rallies.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are you going to miss most about Park Hill?
I'm going to miss my friends, including Hagen West.
Thank you. What are you going to miss most about Park Hill now that you're graduating?
I think I'll miss the good teachers the most.
Okay, perfect. Me personally, I'm going to definitely miss all of my good friends that I've made here at Park Hill and in the school district. That's all I have for you. Let's send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Ella. I wonder what the weather will be like for prom this weekend.
Yeah, I'm sure Mikey knows. Let's send it to him to find out more.
Good afternoon, Trojans. Let's look outside. So we see partly cloudy conditions and nice mid 70 degrees, a high of 76 degrees, lows in the 60s. And so it's looking pretty nice out there. Some sunny conditions with some clouds thrown in there on top for some shade as well. So that's pretty nice. Now, if you want to see what it's going to look like in the future, let's take a look. So we got the prom tomorrow. I do think there's going to be some early rounds of thunderstorms, probably like around sunrise hours, but that's going to clear with multiple hours to spare for the prom, so that's good. Sunday, we may see some rain showers in the afternoon, I think, early to mid-afternoon. Monday, still on track for the possibility of some strong to severe thunderstorms, maybe even tornadoes out in Kansas, especially central Kansas. I think it'll be more of a wind event for us instead of tornadoes by the time it gets here. I'm thinking mainly after sunset. Now we move to Tuesday, and beginning of next week into midweek, we see some very warm temperatures with some sun out there and some clouds in there. We'll be monitoring that for like a pop-up shower if any of those clouds turn into anything major, but I don't think anything like that will happen. And then we keep going into towards the end of the week as far as we can see. It looks really nice and warm out there with some sun and some clouds in there for some shade. Thank you, and back to you guys.
Thanks, Mikey. I heard that there was a girls' soccer game yesterday.
Yeah, let's pass it to Colton to find out how they played.
Thanks, Javion and Kat. The girls' soccer team traveled to Lee Summit North yesterday. The Trojans lost 2-0 to the Broncos. The team sits at 3-9 on the season. Coming up on the Trojan varsity sports calendar for today, the boys' tennis team starts competing in the individual match play Class 3 District 8 tournament in Liberty at 4 p.m. They continue play tomorrow starting at 8 a.m. The baseball team faces off against Park Hill South Away at 4:30 p.m. Please listen for announcements over the PA for any schedule changes due to inclement weather. I'm Colton Beagle. That's your Trojan Varsity Sports Report. Now back to Javon and Kat.
Thanks, Colden. The following clubs and activities have meetings after school next week. Gaming Club meets in room 27 on Monday, and Common Ground meets in room 112 on Tuesday.
9 students from the ProStart program achieved certification in food safety. Zane Baker, Brianna Martin, Maggie Peterson, Cooper Robb, Hope Say Richardson, Andrew Spade, Tristan Thomas, Legacy Waite, and Aiden Wood all earned their Serve Safe Food Protection Manager certification.
It's prom weekend.
That's right. Here's Trojan TV News reporter Ella Allegri standing by with prom sponsor Miss Emily Tobin with what you need to know about tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Mrs. Tobin, the exec sponsor for juniors, which is in charge of prom this year. What's something important that everyone should be remembering about prom this Saturday?
So you're going to need to have your school ID with you to get in, not your Infinite Campus, your actual school ID. Most of you took a picture of it when you bought your ticket, and if you didn't, do that. Make sure your date has their ID also. Check-in starts at 6:30, and dinner will be promptly at 7. We have a lot of great food options for you, so make sure you come and eat dinner with us, and make sure you get there by, if you're not doing dinner with us, you're there by 7:30 so that you don't miss any of the dancing and fun.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Thanks, Ella. That's it for your show today. I'm Javion Flowers.
And I'm Kat Charles. Have a great rest of your day, Trojans.